And hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord of Croc Squirrels here with some Opal Dragon.
Hello.
Sorry, say that again? I missed it.
Hello.
Hello. Silver, welcome aboard, man. I'm still looking for the bigger goth mouse. We're working on it. We're not there yet. Hey. You play nice, Mr. Dragon. Before I have to kick you on the backside. Okay, I apologize. I am not going to apologize to any AOC fans out there. They can just be like that. Hey, time. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for Linebackable. He should be around here somewhere. Okay, a couple bits of housekeeping, I think. The reason we are not playing the PC games is the mouse is dying harder than hard. And the only other option I have that's immediately handy is a mouse, is a tiny mouse made for tiny hands, which I cannot currently find. If it gets, don't kick the dragon. That's your job. Okay, you know what? Fine. Then I'll bonk the dragon on the nose with a rolled up newspaper. You don't get the antenna thing? Okay. You know how some things say that they're made in China or made in Czechoslovakia, I suppose? They give the company of origin imprinted in the unit someplace. She's talking about a television set, which has an antenna that is actually built into the device. It was actually a common thing when you, back here, about 30 years ago, when antennas on TVs were actually fucking worth something.
Yeah, when we had analog signals.
Yeah, when analog signals were still a thing.
Yeah.
Actually, that was still a thing. That was a thing, about 10, 15 years ago still. But yeah, that was...
And TVs took up a huge depth.
Yeah, I know.
You need at least two feet off of the wall, from the wall, in order to place a TV. Sometimes even 3.
And if it had a built-in antenna, the antenna, she assumes, because that's our speaker assumes that is actually a place where it was where the unit was made. And since you will have a very hard time finding a place called antenna on a freaking map of the world, yeah. It is actually, believe it or not, I saw this meme the first time and thought that was just freaking hilarious. Because it actually does take a considerable amount of ignorance to make this particular mistake. And for that moment, the speaker, such as they are, was absolutely determined to be thoroughly ignorant. No, this is not actually a quote. This is something that I think the meme maker would expect her to say. And that's why it's actually funny. Hey, Richard! Alright, so we're gonna have the menu today consists of just one game, Phantasy Star 4. To go with it, I think we're going to have some light news, especially about Hassan Piker and his attitude. And maybe a history lesson on the Phantasy Star series as a whole, which I think would be fun and appropriate. Actually, Tom, your question suggests that you thought the same thing that I did. This is something I could imagine her saying. It's not that she did say it, because she didn't. At least I don't think so. But it's something that I could easily see happening. And not because I don't like her, because I really don't. But because she's just kind of like that. Legal asylees aren't charged with anything. Yes, but only if they come in through a port of entry. You come across a border in another spot, and that's not being a legal asylum seeker. That's attempting to become an illegal alien, and there are actually laws about that we need to be enforcing.
Yeah, they're hoping for bribe votes is really what it is. Comes down to. I mean, you can argue semantics about the wording I use, but for all intents and purposes, they're hoping that in exchange for having no trouble coming over the border, they'll vote for that party.
Yeah, well, that party is getting ready to get hammered, is what it looks like. See, Trump hasn't got nearly as much done as he would have liked, primarily because because every time he does something the left doesn't like, he's having to appear in fucking court. They keep dragging him into court for stupid shit.
Actually, anytime they think they can nail Trump for something, they'll decide they don't like it, even if it was something Obama did himself.
Or worse yet, extensions of Obama era rules and things.
Yeah.
Although, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm waiting for somebody to. I'm honestly waiting for somebody to file a lawsuit about him fucking breathing. This is not the way you run a country, you little tribalist bastards. Yeah. All right, so that's enough of that. Hassan Piker has been suspended from Twitch because not only was he talking smack about Dan Crenshaw, but he also decided that it would be fun to refer to the guy that cost Crenshaw his eye as a brave soldier, and talking about forcefully inserting himself through Crenshaw's eye socket. That's not kosher. That is in no way kosher. In fact, that's terrible.
I'm just shocked that.
I'm surprised that was all. I was surprised that was all.
Evenly.
Honestly, I'm surprised that was all that happened. Shit like that can get people arrested. And sometimes should.
Or fired.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I don't expect him to get fired. He works for the Young Turks. We're talking about Cenk here. But the last time we heard from Piker, it was he was generating his own freaking train wrecks. TheMinds.com/Tinpool Conference is they're trying to harass venues to keep them from having their meeting. Bad show, very bad faith, folks. You folks on the left. You know, why not just go talk to them? Can we do that? That would be good. Just go talk to these people.
Like the Nazis, they were right.
You know, if you have that many problems with their ideas,
the thing is, right.
See, here's the thing. I actually looked at the guest list, and it crosses the entire line. I mean, just about anybody that has an opinion, regardless of what side they're actually freaking on, has been invited to come speak.
Yeah.
You know,
despite the allegations, Tim, if you actually listen to Tim, he's left of center. Like, he's like decently left of center.
Except,
he's
of course,
not as left as let's say the Young Turks, but
okay. First off, I'm not sure the Young Turks can get any further left than they really are. Although I'm pretty sure Cenk going to try.
Yeah.
I am reasonably assured that Cenk is going to find a way to get further left than he already is. Never mind that his entire network is named after a freaking genocide. I mean, what's up with that? Why would you do that?
Well, as I said, the left's gone so far left that they made Stephen Fry right.
Well, the left is
Stephen
actually...
Fry. They've ruined right. They've gone so far left.
No. They've actually gone. Honestly, the extreme portion of the left. They're short. There are parts of the left of what we consider the left at this point, that are so thoroughly progressive. They're starting to make Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov, better known to the world as Lenin, look like the extreme right.
Yep.
Hey, Lenin, you know what? We like this lad. Lenin isn't nearly far enough right. Let's make it look bad. Lenin's not far enough left. We're just gonna quadruple down and then throw in a doubling cube and see what happens. The fuck?
No.
You know, extreme socialism. There you go. That's what we're going for. No, we're not. We need to stay away from that as much as possible. See, because the left and the right, the conservatives and the progressives, the conservatives and the quote-unquote, well, I can't even really call them liberals anymore. I'm not sure anybody could. The idea here is that we march our little asses slowly in the general direction of the left, but use the right to provide breaks so that we don't go completely over the fucking side. Unfortunately, that's exactly what's happened. Is that we're off the deep end and we're drowning. At least that's been my opinion watching the last about 10 years.
Yeah.
Which makes me sad. It really does. Anyway, we are not here to talk about these things. We did actually say something about Hassan.
Any gaming news?
Well, there's a little bit here and there and everywhere. There's some Cyberpunk 2077 stuff that I haven't actually managed to dig into just yet.
Yeah, apparently the demo looks really good.
Well, okay, fair enough. I'd like to see that demo. I don't know that I'm going to get my hands on it.
Yeah, I would like to check it out too, but I don't know if I'll get the game, but I'd like to see how.
Well, Gamescom was just this last weekend, so. And I had the option to pre-order either Doom Eternal or Cyberpunk 2077. I figured I'd do Doom Eternal first because, well, that's going to be more likely to create to not create problems. All right.
I want to watch you play Doom.
Dracky wants to watch me play Doom. He thinks I'm going to get my ass kicked. I think I'm
ready with Drac.
You know what? I still think I'm going to do better than Arthur Geis.
Well, that's not hard. All you have to do is actually hit your target.
Yeah, I know, right? What's up with that? Oh, GameStop dropped half its staff.
Yeah.
Or not GameStop. Game Informer. Half of the reporters for Game Informer are now looking for work. I wonder why.
Oh, ouch. Finally.
Hey, Dracky! Hey, Dracky! Welcome aboard, man! Alright, yes, I'm going to get my ass kicked. You know what? I have no illusions. I will get my ass kicked eventually. I'm not that brilliant at first-person shooters, but you know what? That's okay. I don't care. I'm allowed to not be good at things.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom, I want a source for that. I want a source. Apparently, Tom read yesterday that some sort of a rumor that Dr. Kynes in the remake of Dune will be portrayed by a black woman.
Wouldn't surprise me, but
you know what? Yeah. Here's the thing I want to know. Because Dr. Kynes was the father of Chani. I want to know how Dr. Kynes manages this being a black female.
Yeah.
I want to know that. Because without completely mangling Dune, you can't change the character of Dr. Kynes.
Yeah. There's plenty of... Dune had plenty of great female characters in there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Brilliant female character.
Mother of Paul Atreides, his sister. I mean, his sister was badass.
Yeah, no shit. You know what? Honestly, you could change the skin tone of almost any character in that franchise, and it'll still work.
Yeah.
What you can't do is gender swapping. Because there are actually some very specific points at which you have to hit. Anyway, this is not getting the game played. We're gonna, as far as housekeeping goes, we're going to do some more Grandia 3 coming up. Probably next week Saturday. And then keep going in that general mold for a while. Coming up on Tuesday, if I can get it all downloaded in time, we're going to be doing Bard's Tale 4. Your reviews an article. Who is that actually? Which?
I think of Ice and Ideas of Ice and Fire. I may have watched some of his videos.
Well, it's not OAG. I don't know who that is. So all I'm seeing is a link. So I'm gonna take that with a very masterfully sized grain of salt. We're not up to salt lick terms yet because I know some people that work in. I know the people who work in Holiod right now, and no, that was not a mispronunciation. And I can imagine how they'd want to go broke that way.
Yeah.
You don't want to screw with something like that. And yet they're still going to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, if I can interject. The dev of Dark, spelled with a Q instead of a K, ended up exposing the shenanigans and goals of Epic, because they came to him to get his game to be an exclusive, and he said he didn't want to do that to his fan base because he promised them. And when he asked to just release it on their platform too, he was given the equivalent of,
"Nope, we want you to be loyal to us." Rude.
Yeah. And some of the emails, some of the email exchange points to the two-faced nature of Tim Sweeney, where he'll say one thing on Twitter, sounding all nice and caring, and
then do something entirely different. All right, deal of the week. Managed to get a 256 gigabyte micro SD for £35. That's actually pretty good. I'm pretty sure the exchange rate for the moment it eludes me, but I'm pretty sure that's about what I paid for mine. Opal will tell me what 35 pounds is worth in colonial money. So
I have no idea,
because I know that's exactly what he's doing right now. I was looking up the exchange rate between the pound and the U.S. dollar.
No, I'm typing a chat.
Rude. All right. GBP to USD. Pound sterling 35. Nope, that'd be about what I paid. Actually, I think I actually paid a hair less than that. I think I paid like $40 in tax. So after taxes is about 44, and 35 pounds right now is $42.07. So not terrible. Let me just check something here real quick. All right, everybody, get ready for. You know what? I think next weekend's stream might actually be on Sunday as opposed to Saturday. What do you think, Opal?
Because
Sunday will be the first.
Oh, Sunday will be the first.
Sunday's the first as opposed to the 31st.
Okay, so you want to do a stream on a Sunday?
Yeah, why not? We'll do the next stream on Sunday. We'll do the next weekend stream on Sunday. We're gonna do our Tuesday stream on the 27th as usual, but I think I want to do rather than do the stream next Saturday on the 31st. I think we should do it on the 1st instead.
Okay. You can do that. Then it'll give me a chance to go to the farmer's market and buy some honey.
You're going to go buy some Huggy. Okay.
Honey. I like orchard honey as a sweetener when I need to sweeten things. It's stronger in sweetness. So
yeah, I know, Richard. 59 days till Cold Steel 3. Yes, I actually have that marked on my It's the first time I ever used the Microsoft calendar, and I use it for that. For that. And only for that. So it's keeping track of that too. Okay, you know what? We're doing this a little too. We're going a little long in the hammer today. So why don't we just get on with what we were going to do?
Sure.
As soon as I find the freaking Steam client, because I don't have a thing. God damn it! What did I do with the Steam client? Yes, folks, we're going to use the Steam version. We're going to use the Steam version today, despite the fact that we really don't have to. I've got like 5 different editions of this particular thing on several consoles, including the original hardware.
Yeah, I think I might still have a cartridge of it somewhere. No, I never got around to playing it. My brother did, but.
Honestly, it's the only one. Honestly, Silver, it's the only one that I give. Cold Steel 3 is the only one I give enough shits about. That's coming up. That's coming up really soon. That I'm going to worry about. Anything closer than that, I'm remembering it fairly clearly. Anything further away from that, I'm just not giving a fuck. And it's Opal. It's doing the thing again.
What thing?
The thing where it doesn't want to launch it doesn't want to actually launch it doesn't want to launch the big one. Which means I have to do this and that. It's going to do the thing, and then I'm going to be pissy because it's not doing what I want it to do when it wants to do it. Only the ones you love. Yeah, I know. I've been looking forward to Cold Steel 3 for so fucking long. You have no idea. Yeah. And then probably here in about 6 months we'll get word that Cold Steel 4 is already in production.
I calendared eyes to both Dragon Quest 11 and Dragon Quest Builders 2. So.
Well, the other thing we've got going on is sometime this next spring, we're also supposed to get here in the West Persona 5R, which means it's probably going to be simultaneously released here and in Japan.
Oh, cool.
That would be good.
That'll be nice.
Well, like the last time, I'm gonna do my damnedest to try and get the super fuck you deluxe edition. All right. Is it gonna run or is it not? It looks like it's gonna do it. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Do it. Do it. Do it now. Come on. Really? Let's do it. Haha. Here we go. I got it now. There we go. Sega! Which one do you got marked? Which ones do you have marked down there, Silver? Press any button. Any button. Any button. I need to get the audio settings, so I really do. Audio settings. Wow. The hell. Wow, okay, fine. No, that's not gonna work. Gonna do the thing, chaos.
Yeah.
Stop that. Goddamn crazy mouse. I actually need to... Sadly, I need to do a thing, and I wasn't able to do it. No, if I want... Wow. Opal, can you ask my computer to fucking behave? Oh, dear.
Does anything listen to me? Honestly? I don't even think the chat listens to me.
Alright, let's get this. Let me grab the volume mixer real quick, because that was really friggin' loud for no reason. And hope like hell it works again. And of course it's gonna do that again. It doesn't knock this shit off. I'm going to be very mean to it. As in, not restart it and then and swap over to the Elgato. If I knew I was going to have this problem repeatedly, I wouldn't have bothered with it in the first place. Ugh. Link's Awakening. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a. Honestly, I've got Link's Awakening, Luigi's Mansion 3, and Animal Crossing Banana Republic Simulator, also known as New Horizons. Ha! Trials of Mana is on my list, but it isn't on my list until much later than this. See, the thing is, the Game Hub seems to not want to cooperate very well. There we go.
Oh, that made me do that.
Oh, yes. Well, that was clever. It fucking crashed. Oh, no, it didn't. Maybe it didn't.
Oh, there it goes.
That's it. I have to watch you guys rather than the thing I was doing, so. Okay, press any of the buttons. Okay, you stay there, mouse. Input options. Input options. Wait, what? There we go.
Richard's trying to tempt you with Astra Chain.
Oh God! You know what? I've heard of. I haven't actually looked at that game real hard, but I do actually want to. I've heard of it. I really want to get my hands on it at some point. It's not hugely high up on my list. There are other things I need to do. Well, you know what? I would do this in VR, but I can't. I don't have the headset for it. And nobody here is going to give me $400. So it is actually working. You know what I should have done? I should have grabbed a mod. And I'm going to do exactly that. Since it's back, I'm actually going to grab a modded version because reasons. I'm going to try that one. We're going to go for the quadruple XP in Miss Ada because that's going to be a thing.
Yeah, you didn't want that level 99 one. After what you told me.
Well, the level 99 one is that's actually a thing. There was the one most people thought of it as a bug, and I don't think it actually was one. In which, if you went to level 99 in this game, then you started going backwards after that. Hurry up and get ready. I don't wanna. Mom, leave me alone. Oh, wait. You're Alice.
Yep, after level 99, it starts actually taking away from your stats.
Yeah, it does.
So level 199, you'd be as weak as you started the game.
Less, actually, because you level up, your reverse level up is actually more than, actually takes away more than you got. It's hilarious.
Okay, so it must be around level 150.
Yeah, about that. If you get to what would otherwise be level 150, yeah, you're a kitten. And Dark Force will hammer you if you even survive that long.
Yeah.
Now, Piata was not originally the town of learning from Phantasy Star 2. It's the first time we saw Piata. Yeah. The first time we saw Piata was, if I remember correctly, was in Phantasy Star 2. Get on there, you.
Yeah, so they probably applied the level 100 and then took it away to set you back to level 99.
I can't be higher than level 99, but we can still count XP. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Getting back to the town we're in now, we just walked away from, is going to be a serious pain. Now, I do not actually have control of this. It's After War 2284. The original Phantasy Star, if I remember correctly, started in 284, and it has been 2,000 years since then.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. The game was made in the days when they figured we'd be having flying cars and would be colonizing Mars.
That would be the original Phantasy Star, not so much this one.
No, I'm talking about the era when this game was made.
This game actually came out in, I want to say, 1995. Okay, so here's a thing that drove me insane. I got used to the button system from the original, from Phantasy Star 2. Phantasy Star 3 used the same ones.
Yeah.
And then they mirrored it for Phantasy Star 4. And I'm like, what the hell did you do that for?
Oh, I hate that.
Buzz off, she says. Ha ha. Wahaha. Yes, the Great Collapse was actually the end of Phantasy Star 2. We dropped a satellite into Parm, and it didn't go very well. Poor Rolf. Rolf, honestly, he got the wrong end of the stick. He just really got the wrong end of the stick. Mother Brain hammered that poor kid. I swear. What have you? Yeah, it's not nighttime there, Chaz. No, there is something there. There's a dude. We search for the truth of the universe. Okay. Isn't it grand? It looks like an interesting place, doesn't it, Alice? Really? I don't care. Alice really doesn't give a fuck. Somehow or another, she lost her sense of curiosity and got all cynical. Now, Mr. Principal, since you're not going to be my pal.
Bunch of kids saving the universe again.
Well, actually, believe it or not, Alice is considerably older than Chaz is. Chaz is 16. Chaz is my partner. Now, let's get with your program. Tell me what the fuck you called us here for. The sad part of it is on a smaller screen. This game looks a hell of a lot better than it does. That's the thing about.
Oh, it's not too bad on the stream. I'm taking a look at the stream now. I mean, it's, you know, you can tell
It's pixelated. You can tell this is a. Hey, how you doing, Stacy Herschel? Herpel. Okay, there you go. Okay. How you doing? Yes, we're going to. We can't destroy them all, but we're going to do some. We'll count on doing some damage. How's that sound? Don't come into inhabited areas. No, they don't. How did this go on? How would I know? Oh, you have. Oh, don't. Yes, I'm away. Yeah, I know. I know, Abby. I know who you are. Oh God, it's a bum. What do you mean a bum? We're gonna go be murder hobos for a while. It's okay.
I see what he's talking about. That weird creature, yeah.
Ah, crunch.
Is this where I lightly tease? Is this where I lightly tease directologist? Let's say, is he seeing ass everywhere?
The sad, you know what the truly sad part of this is? He's gonna find something even closer.
We just know what the devs were thinking at the time. That's all.
The God of Learning, Dr. Lubitz. Dr. Lubitz was actually somebody we ran into in the original Phantasy Star. He actually helped us with a bot called Hapsby.
I've forgotten so much. As I was telling you earlier, I first started playing this series. I played 2 and 3 first, and then we got a hold of a Master System, and we played the original. And sadly, because of me growing up and stuff, I never had a chance to play number 4.
Well, now we're looking at number 4. Number 4 was, of the 4 games, 1 and 4 are my personal favorites. Although the game that actually sold me on the Genesis over the Nintendo products was Phantasy Star 2. Yeah, speaking of bums, wait, take me with you. Why should we? My name is Han. Okay, hello Han. Ya bum. Yeah, Birth Valley. Oh, wow. Birth Valley was quite the dungeon. Now, the reason I selected this particular mod is because the grinding is going to be at a fair minimum. 4 times the Macedo, 4 times the XP. It means that a lot of we're cutting the amount of time required to play this game by a factor of probably about 6.
I have to admit, the one thing I did like about 3 was the whole generational system. Like, you know, nowadays we consider very primitive compared to what we're used to in games these days. But I have to admit, it was kind of a cool concept that, you know, you played one set of characters, and then depending on your choices, you got
a completely different set of characters.
Yeah.
For example, if you married Leia's little sister Leia, she had twins. and then also depending on circumstances, the leveling system changed dramatically. I was thinking, if it is a bit dangerous, can I go with you? No.
No, Leia, you're stuck on your own. You're supposed to be a strong woman after all.
He. That's a dude.
Oh, did I misgender?
Not only is he a dude, he's actually engaged. And Alice, ever the mercenary, has decided that he's going to cough up if he's going with us. What? We'll take you with us for 100 peseta. Hope you weren't thinking of asking you to tag along with us for free. I can't get that kind. The principal's not going to give me that kind of money. That's not my problem. Now, here's a strong female character. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it, and she's going to go do that. Okay, I'll cough up. Fuck. Wow, woman. Alright, so now Han is officially part of the party, completely unceremoniously. And we are... Oh, shut up. And we are in possession of an additional 100 peseta. Now we're going to go check out the dungeon. We're going to go check this out here. Up. Got a monster run away. We'll have some money. Alright. Now, here's the thing that they introduced for, there's a macro system they introduced for Phantasy Star 4, and I really wish they'd done more games like these. Like the first four, rather than the 3D-based online versions that they started with next. I tried to turn the whole thing into. Because that didn't work as well as some people might have liked. Yep, 4 times. I know what it should look like around here, because I've actually been playing this on the Switch. Over the last couple of days, I've been taking up downtime. Hey, why the hell are you beating on Chaz? Alright, you know what? I need to go back upstairs. I need to go back here real quick and hit the end, because that's going to turn. This is. That's extortion. That's not Ferengi. That's Alice. That's Alice being the mercenary she really is.
Rules of acquisition. Charge for everything.
Well, since she's actually taking on all of his expenses at the same time, I can imagine why she'd want to do that. And she then has to cover his ass, which is even worse. Yes, this is the entirety of shopping in Piata. This is, you know, just absolutely brilliant freaking shopping opportunities. You know? Shopping opportunities all over the place. We seem to have lost a viewer. That's okay though. Actually, no, I don't think we're going to need anything else right now. Because we can always come back out and go to the end. This dungeon isn't very large, so... Well, I was telling Opal the story earlier, about three weeks or a month or so after this game released. Somebody reported the level 99 bug, and in so doing revealed that he had been rather silly.
Silly, obsessive, or OC doesn't matter. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did it lock up? Oh, there it goes.
Working controller isn't doing its job.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Oh, there it goes. I was thinking the game itself had locked up. We're gonna go ahead and quick save. The thing is, if we playing this game with any mod on board, doesn't allow us to use the normal save process.
Oh.
We have to use the inbuilt quick save quick load.
Oh.
because the rest of the shit don't work.
That is weird.
Well, no, it's a problem in the emulator, is what it is. See, there you go, Dracky. There's your butt monster that Zoran built over there on the right.
I'm gonna take a look at that.
It's got two heads and not one, is what it is.
Actually, they're so far apart they almost look like melons, pulsing melons.
There's another 100% off. Woohoo! The school is now all fresh out. Why the hell they would leave a C note running around in their just hanging out in the basement? I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. Hey, Crypto! Their faces. Doop doop. Getting to level 3 to 4 is about where I like to go and beat up go in and beat up the boss. And this just really saves this thing here saved me. The mod's already saved me a bit here. Is on Chaz. There's one for Han. Alice doesn't need it. She's got more hit points than the both of them. Alright. And here is our down. Actually, before we do that, let's do this. Still needs a boatload. Not as big a boatload. We could probably actually do this one. Can have rats as starting monsters. Well, especially not in the algo system. I don't know why you think you need a freaking shield, because frankly, it's the most. That's the thing, is they actually make shields in this game, and there's no reason for them. Or spiders. Let's not forget the spiders. No, we're not going to forget the spiders. All right, there we go. Get him, Chaz. We're gonna drag ourselves. I'm gonna drag these guys to level 4 just to be doing it. Because it won't actually take long to do. A couple fights like this and they're all set. There's only 2. We might need 1 or 2 more. Because Chaz at level 4 actually picks up a skill we want, and then I can set up another macro. Gonna need 1 more. Screw it. I think it's 1 more. Might be. Hopefully it's not 2, because that would be really annoying. You missed. You missed, and Han sucks. There goes Chaz. There we go. That's the one I wanted. You work in every other circumstance. There we go. Now, let's get this set up. So macro B, Alice technique foy. What? And Chaz can throw out Sue. Foy Wat Sue. One of the ruder ones.
I love the interesting names they gave things.
Giant polycheat worms? No, that's not going to happen. Welcome to the boss room. And I actually have time, if I want to toss a monomate on old Chaz here. Because, quite frankly, he's going to want it. Are we going to be hearing the yeeting of the gamepad? You know, the gamepad won't get yeeted if it just decides to cooperate. Okay, we're going to start with attacks, just straight attacks here for the first run, because there we go.
So if anybody wants to donate to help him get a new mouse, you could sure use that.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, yeah. Now let's show it. Tri-Blaster. Zot! Let's do it again!
That's what Crypto said.
It's Mother Brain's ex-husband. Well, we destroyed the monster with my help. Duh, it was your freaking job, Alice. Likey, commenty, subscribey things. Actually, the best thing... Streamlabs. Everybody's got Streamlabs. Well, not everybody, actually. Honey Badger Radio needs to get with the program and set up Streamlabs. Brian says he doesn't know how, but it's really not that hard. I'm finding out about this same time you are. Okay. You don't dare... He already tried. Somebody in this building has already lied to Alice. I don't think Han's going to do it. He probably does. Yes. Don't leave me down here. I don't want to die. My fiance lives in another town, and I don't want to get killed. She took the Metroids after the custody battle. Actually, that's not actually a surprising thing. Especially when you look at some of the bio monsters that exist in Phantasy Star 2. Chaz is effectively out of... Chaz is currently in dire need of more technique points. More TP for Chaz! Okay, should we hit the end now, or do we want to go bitch at the principal before we hit the end?
Do the principal.
Okay. Let's go bitch at the principal because he knows shit and he didn't tell us about it. In fact, he denied knowing anything.
Well, of course, he's a typical bureaucrat.
Actually, you're gonna find a lot of these critters. Were you able to defeat the monsters? Oh yeah, we defeated the monsters, all right. Yeah, right behind lying to Alice in the first place. Duh. So how you been doing? How you been doing this week, Chris? There, Crypto. Expedition. It's called Expedition. Nobody came back. I wonder why. See, actually, Rika is super cute. I like Rika a lot. Zio the Black Magician. Unfortunately for poor Zio, before we can leave here, we have to step on his dick. Like a lot. Why not? I want to go to Birth Valley, bastard.
I think that was the writer's point. You know, reverse psychology. Don't go here. You don't want to go here.
I'm going anyway. Doing a finish an Argonian playthrough on Skyrim and now doing High Elf. Oh gods. You know, I've never actually managed to get a High Elf to look good in freaking Elder Scrolls. Alice, we'll tag along for 300 plus expenses.
Sandworms. Makers of Doom might want to look into that.
So apparently there was actually somebody who... Apparently we got enough social justice to create an evergreen situation.
Well, as long as the worms don't drop spice, I think Phantasy Star is good.
Yeah, no, the spice does not flow from sandworms on Motavia. The thing is, it was called Motavia the first game. It's called Motavia this game, but in Phantasy Star 2, it was not. It was simply called Mota. So freaking common that the males creep. Actually, the male elves in Elder Scrolls period tend to do that. There we go. Yep, everybody's okay. Now it's time to go get in some real trouble. Pardon me. There you go. That's better.
Yeah, didn't 3 take a board? Am I wrong, or did it not take a... Maybe I'm thinking of another one.
Actually, if you do the maths, 3 the train wreck that led to 3 started at the end of Phantasy Star, started towards the end of Phantasy Star 2 when Parm was destroyed. The ships in question were actually refugees fleeing Parm when it exploded. And then they went and wandered the universe for a while. And 1,000 years later, we have the ship that they were on was actually was one of those. We have the ship that Phantasy Star 3 happened on.
Yeah.
As one of the surviving units. I saw a couple different endings for that. But the primary ending for that game has the ship arriving in or near Earth. Actually has coming out into the space surrounding the Sol system. But this game happens at the same time as Phantasy Star 3. In terms of the history. The Big Sandworm Ranch. Don't want to go here just yet. I'm not going there until after I get some upgrades. And I'm pretty sure there's a... Yes, we have weapons. We have a weapon shop. We need to get Chaz's sword. No, I don't want this place yet. Don't want this place yet. I want that place. Buy the weapons first. Steel sword for Chaz. Well, now I just bought 2 hunting knives for no reason. Alright, hunting knife there. Hunting knife there. Perfect. And I think I'll sell the 2 hunting knives I paid for.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah, 3. The other problem with 3 was it was also rushed. I do remember coming across sections where you go into a room and there was just like nothing in it, no decorations, nothing. I forgot about that.
Which bit was that?
For Phantasy Star 3, apparently it was kind of rushed to the game.
Well, yeah, a bit.
Yeah.
I will happily admit to that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, apparently.
I haven't seen a game do another generational thing, or at least not a major game, I should say.
Well, actually, they do happen occasionally. But yeah, the end of Phantasy Star 3 was supposed to coincide with the end of this game. Except that Phantasy Star 3 actually takes place over the largest part of a century.
Well, 3 generations, yeah.
About 60 years or so.
Yeah.
It's spreading and spreading. Okay. Now this sandworm ranch here. Later on, we have to come back and kill that sandworm. I sweep and the sand keeps flowing because you're outdoors. Wow. Really? Come on, controller. Oh my. Bump. Right. With new weapons on hand, we could probably just go ahead and use the attack macro again.
Oh yes, giant insects. Yeah, I don't want to live in a world with giant insects.
Oh, that's much better. Yay!
Because you know, the insects are bad enough. If you have human-sized insects, you know you're going to have human-sized spiders. And that's a whole world of nope.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me, Han! The hell are you doing, poison? Bastard. Oh, crosscut, that's a good one. And now Honkin. Actually, I'm using a standard Xbox One controller. The sad part of it is that it's actually not the controller itself, it's the USB cable I'm using. It kind of got a little bent at one point. And whilst I bent it back into its proper shape, it doesn't like being the way it is. Alright, okay. Seriously? Get him, Han. Oh, Alice meant, oh boy. Alright, time to do a thing. Let's see. New macro. Chaz technique. Nope, that's not the one I want. I want Han.
Oh, Silver was asking what kind of controller.
I was just answering that question.
Oh, sorry, missed it.
Yeah, controllers hasn't gone bad, but that would be expensive. No, it's actually.
Yeah, they just wear it.
It is in fact the actual issue is known, and it's that I really need to be. I either need to be nicer to the USB cables I have, or I need to get with the program and not create more problems for myself than I need to. Watch this. Fucking die. Okay, that's not where I need to go.
No, I don't mind the Xbox controller pack.
Well, the Xbox controller is nice, but I have the same problem whether I use an Xbox controller or a PlayStation 4 PlayStation 3/4 controller. Well, a PlayStation 4 controller actually. In this particular case.
3 or 4, you know, the layout, you know.
I'm not worried about the layout. I'm worried that it's a different type of cable for the PlayStation 3 controller.
Yeah.
A cable that is considerably more sturdy and a lot more forgiving.
Yeah.
These USB-C cables, one end is fine, the other you don't want to do. You will have problems. Oh, we got an antidote. Cool.
Oh, that's nice. Well, so the one nice thing about C is that you don't have to worry about which orientation you plug them in with.
Well, you don't have to with B either. And here's and the actual deal is, hey,
B you had to.
Excuse me, can I finish the sentence?
Okay.
Okay. The problem, of course, is that you didn't actually let me finish my original thought, or the conversation wouldn't have gone quite that direction. There should be, actually, believe it or not, we have monster scorpions, especially on Dezo. Look, everybody's made out of rock. Yes, Chaz, they've all been turned to stone, and that door is locked. Yes, it's locked. Because everybody here is freaking stone! Oh dear.
Did this game have? Was it one of those games that had locked doors you never ever got to open?
No, actually, at some point you get to go through every friggin' door.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was like saying, I remember once coming across, and no matter how much looking or searching we did through information, we could never find out how to unlock a door. You just come to it and it says this door is locked, or the door is locked, and you're just like, what's behind it?
What's behind door number 7?
Yo.
Okay, Birth Valley it is. Let's go.
Oh, I guess it was.
Weapon upgrades rule. Boom. Jump. Like spiders aren't bad enough, now you have to contend with 8-legged tanks with weaponized tails and bone-crushing lobster claws. Yeah, no, that is that is actually a thing. A carbon shield. Ooh, that'd be nice, except the shields are fucking pointless in this game. Damn, that thing's just tough. You know what's gonna be hilarious is that by the time this shit is over, or by the time Alice is over, we're going to have we're actually going to be at a higher level than she is. I don't want God, antidote is not what I need right now. I need more antidote, like I need a hole in the head.
Yeah, I agree with you. Quite a few games I rarely ever needed antidote. Now, in a tactical RPG game, that's when I needed antidote.
Scorpion eating desert mice. Wow. Again, I don't need antidote, you Wait. What did I just see? That's what I thought I saw.
There were a couple RPGs that had antidotes, various other similar cure statuses. And it's like, why do I need these? Because it's like at the end of the battle, vast majority in these RPGs, you were always cured of any status ailment.
Well, that'd be nice, but poison almost never works like that. Paralysis, that does it. Oh, it's Professor Holt.
If the status carries over from battle, sure,
Poison status typically carries over. Most of the others don't.
Yeah.
Confusion is always one that I hate. Where do we find it? Oh, Mulcom. Let's see. If we're going to Mulcom, 500 Meseta. Ah.
He's right.
Unfortunately, Molcom is actually going to be a problem. Not just any problem. It's going to be a major issue. Molcom is a huge problem, in fact. You will see why very shortly. Confusion always made the Baldur's Gate fights fun. Oh no! See, in a game like that, you could play keep away, and it's okay. In this game, no way. In a game like this, Confusion is absolutely friggin' deadly. Oh, Locusts! I remember these. Locusts have actually, believe it or not, Locusts have actually been a thing for a long friggin' time. In fact, the Locusta has actually been a critter. It's not only a critter that exists in this game, it also exists in Phantasy Star 2 and as a late game monster, actually a mid game monster in the original Phantasy Star. Just need to get this off. Henos, that gives us the ability to get the hell out of a dungeon.
I always liked how you were bigger than a town. How you stood bigger than a town. I always thought that was hilarious.
Actually, Han, you've got the technique needed to heal yourself. Han, heal thyself. Except, of course, well, you've got more anyway. Okay, I don't care. Note that Chaz is now level 8, as is Alice. Alice has 93 till her next level, and yeah.
Oh.
Rune? Hey! Long time no visit. He's still a kid. Watch it. Rune and Chaz don't get on now, but it'll go better later. Well, your brain seems to work a little bit. Oh, you're looking for that? Off to Tonoe. Oh, crap. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Ha ha ha. Let's not say we did. Because there's cool shit and crap. We gotta go there. Oh, Chaz, that's what you said your name was, right? He didn't, actually. Damn you, autocorrect! Oh, go do. Wow, Crypto. Yeah, I don't like where we're going. I don't want you to know that much about me. Okay. First thing we're going to do is set up another macro here because somebody has the capacity to do shit. Alright, we can set up D. No, it's not. That's not what I want. This one, like so. Boy, and then we're gonna have Rune do this. Oh, right. That's wrong. Okay. Right. That's not the way I wanted to do that. Alice, you've got Zon, don't you? Yes, you do. Good. Okay. Rune with Baby. And Alice using Zon. There we go. Wait, nope, get back here. Keep forgetting I have to do that. I have to get everybody underway. Charles, what do you got for techniques? Just Res and Sue? That's not good. All right, let's just do the thermonuclear thing. That'll be fine. Alpha strike. No.
Yeah, macro system. Yeah, it would be quite cool.
We're actually going to get. Honestly, Rune is not going to be here is not going to be with us for a huge long time, but he will be back later. Okay, we'll feel kind of eastish. Yeah. There's Krupp.
He'll be back.
There is Krupp. And I want to test this macro before we get too far. That's it. Yep, it works.
Yep.
Sigh.
Well, the bugs got very toasty.
A roasty toasty beat the crap out of everything. And we've got over 4,000 Masada, which is good because I usually don't hit nearly this much. This is what I get for using a mod, though. Actually using a modded version of the damn thing. And hopefully that level 99 bug was removed. Alright.
Yeah, as you pointed out, you don't really need to go that high. As long as you're a little bit above, you're good.
Okay, I need 2 more carbon suits.
Yeah, the Genesis, I remember the Genesis because of the Game Genie, they tried to have a system where you couldn't save with the Game Genie.
Actually, believe it or not, untrue. Because they tried it, it never worked. They wanted that to work, and it never did. All right. Alice gets a carbon suit of her very own, and I could have sworn I got her. Where the hell? There it is. You get the carbon helm, and Han gets the circlet and the carbon suit, which will help matters immensely. Now I need to sell this. Now I need to get rid of this crap. So I think there's actually is there a weapon shop in here? No. Oh, that's right. There's not a weapon shop in town. You're not selling weapons. Wow, no. Wrong. You're selling armor. And only armor, because there isn't actually I don't believe there's a weapon shop in this town. No, no, no. I don't want to. Actually, we're done in this shop completely. Yeah, Todd Howard logic. It's either Todd Howard logic or Gatesian retardation. I can't figure out which. By the way, you can't actually sleep off being dead. In Phantasy Star 2, actually, Opal, you can't do that. Did you know that?
Yeah. What? Just I was reading something. What was that?
Did you know that you can't actually sleep off being dead in Phantasy Star 2?
Oh, yeah, I'm not. There's a few games where you can't sleep off being dead. I know there's a couple that you can't, but
you actually have to have a. You actually have to have a thing for that. Another one that was really good in Phantasy Star 3, you had you came with X number of techniques, and then they wouldn't necessarily work.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm actually thinking, Crypto, that those two things are mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Or that one generates the other. No. And I haven't quite figured out which. Because here before too long, I think Chaz is supposed to learn Ryuka. I forget exactly when that is, but I do know that it is. Alright. Before we can leave this area, we have to go do a visit to somebody. Back over here somewhere. Oh, yes. In there. We must visit somebody in here. See, we have a small school. And Han takes off. This is... This is her house. Okay, first off, if you're smart enough to know how to teach somebody, or know what to teach somebody, then obviously that's not the only thing you're capable of. Alright. Oh, get a room, you two! Get a room! Oh, no. Don't you dare duct tape squirrels and chipmunks. You're actually just... You might as well soak a bag of cats and think that you're going to get out of it peacefully. You put about 30... You put 30 cats in a small burlap sack, and then hose the damn things down. Then stand in front of that... and then open it directly into your face. You will survive a lot longer. Don't duct tape squirrels to chipmunks. That's a bad thing. And you're going to have a very bad day when you do that. Han, it's Han. You come home. What? Question mark? But that is actually why Han didn't want to do that. Didn't want to come back here. That is actually a dungeon for later. This brown spot here, that's a later dungeon. Someplace we actually have to go. Alright. Macro A. Because these things aren't nearly as tough as you'd think. Peacock spiders!
Oh, yeah. Peacock spiders. I love peacock.
Never actually run into one of those. I've heard tell of them. I've never run into one. Not that I think I really want to.
They're a type of jumping spider, I do believe. Let me look that up first. Yeah, they're a type of jumping spider. Thought so. I have seen jumping spiders in my life. They were in a. It was when I was in Provincial Park in Manitoba. I got to see a whole bunch of them. Tiny little buggers. Cute, actually. Most jumping spiders are actually pretty cute.
The upgraded armor is actually health matters. Is this the valley that he was talking about heading for tonight? Splat! Womp. See, the routes we have to take to get to some places make this actually make this kind of difficult. I kind of wonder how trade goes on back and forth between the various towns. Is this the way? Oh no, this is the place we need to go. Splat. I'm not surprised you've never seen it before. That's what they call magic. Magic. All right.
Yeah.
Time for a quick save before we go in here, because I can quick save fucking everywhere.
That's kind of cool. I have to admit, that's more.
But if I try and use the save, I can't do that.
Ah.
But I only have one quick save slot.
Oh, that sucks.
Ooh, that's right. This actually is a freaking maze, and we have to do this just so. But I don't remember exactly. It's been a long time since I've done this, since I've played this game, or even to this part of the game. And these are actually worth. These are almost worth it in terms of making shit go boom, because they're actually worth some good XP. Not as much as I thought they were. I forgot. The blobs are a thing that I used to level on quite a lot. And we're just going to follow the left wall, because sooner or later we're going to run into... Ruka! This means I can get... There we go. Cha's at level 9. And I now need to change the order. Because now Chaz can take hits better than Alice. Am I in the right spot? Oh, I'm in the right spot. Tonoi! Hey, how'd you get in here? Oh, really? That's supposed to be, I mean spiders. Yeah, okay. I see how you are there, Opal. So see how that is? Anybody wants to know why I put Chaz out front instead of Rune, even though Rune has, this looks like food, I think.
Yeah.
He's glaring at me with one. Armor store, armor shop, bye. Okay. Ooh, titanium mail. Okay, Alice and Chaz can both take titanium mail. What? I never have needed to dance for females, but I also don't have a peacock. Okay. I see how that is. I see how all of that is. Equip the Chaz with the titanium helm and the titanium mail. I'll sell it. Oh wait, I still have to do Alice's. Equip Alice with the titanium mail, which gives us both carbon suits to sell. Wait for it. Go away! No, I don't wanna. Tool store! I don't need telepipe or escapipes. Actually, an escapipe would probably be a good thing to have. Because reasons. That gets us out of dungeons if we need to. You Parmians, why are you here? Go away! Go away! Hey, shop owners, sleep! It's nap time! Out of my way and stop running. What? You're the one? These guys here, these blue guys here, they're the actual natives. They are actually the Motavian natives. Titanium sword, yes. I'll take 2 of these. And now I've actually managed to spend my ass way the hell down. Get back here. Right, let's do the equipping before we. Titanium sword. Picking a girl up in a helicopter will kick the ass off any male with a peacock. Oh, God. Really? Guys. You do realize the world later will be able to see all of this shit.
At least half of the population will say, oh, yeah. If only.
Actually, you want to know what the original sword sold for, or the base sword sold for in Phantasy Star 2? Because I picked up one for like, I think it was 280 Meseta way back there. You know what they actually go for?
What?
In your very first sword goes for what was it, 1,200.
Wow.
It goes for 1,200 in Phantasy Star 2, and the only way you have to get that money is to grind your little ass off.
Yep.
You know, if you guys actually shared more, they might actually, but I don't know that that's necessarily what you guys want. No, actually, I would like it if you guys like, comment, subscribe, and do that shit. Share the videos if you think they're worth it.
Yep.
Oh, it's a Parmian, and we don't have anything to sell to you. The refined art of titanium. No, you know what? You're right there. We've never actually seen titanium in... Shame? What is this shame you speak of, woman? Grandfather Doreen! Hello, Grandpa Doreen. No, I don't want that. No, because it's not. I'll take it. Pow! What are you doing? Yikes! It's Alice! Well, duh. Ah, no, help, help! Help, help, I'm being repressed. Ah, please help. What? He's an old man. Of course he doesn't change.
I mean, despite the odd errors, the stories in the Final Fantasy,
The Phantasy Star games?
Star series. Yeah, Phantasy Star games. It was actually pretty good.
Really, it was the first one had a strong story to it, although it was a little thin on the ground. You don't get a lot of updates on it. Phantasy Star 2 actually had the same problem, but like Phantasy Star 4, it was it was actually the largest cartridge for its day.
Yeah. I mean, even though I'm a big Dragon Quest fan, I have to admit that was one of the weaknesses of the first game. The second game improved a little bit, but the first game was like, it had little tiny snippet story thingies, but for the most part, it was like story weak.
Into that little head. What? Guys, at this stage of the game, you're no match for him. Completely meta. Completely meta. How are you incompatible with our personalities? You just show up out of habit. Actually, we seem to have a lot of fun in the chat.
Well, he wants to kill me. That would be an incompatibility.
We're not taking on Zio immediately. That would be stupid.
But I'm such a lazy dragon. It's hard.
Oh, I lived in Malcolm, but one day Zio attacked it. My brother fought valiantly, but he just wasn't any match for Zio. And both of her parents died. Poor Pana. Yep, Grizz is your stock and trade Motavian. Now, he said the warehouse was out back, and there's actually, believe it or not, there's a trick to it. There it is. I'm going to find it eventually. Now, this is a place that I often dread, because it's kind of not easy to do in here. You have to work. You know what, Brian? I refuse to get pissed off about anything. It's just not worth it. Oh, there's a little trick to opening this door. Here, let me swap spots with you. Let's hold here like so. 1, 2, 3, pop! There you go. It opened. Great, let's go in. First thing we're going to do, however, is check somebody's gear, Grizz. Nope, you're good. You are perfectly good. We're perfectly okay. Oh, shit. I just remembered something. Macro. Which one was it? Yeah, Macro D got hammered. Oh, well. Well, actually, nope. I've already got. That's. Yeah, Macro D needs to be erased. What?
Oh, I was gonna say you can change it, can't you?
I have to delete it and redo it, but I don't have but I need Chaz to pick up Zon before I can do that. Before I can do those things. And here is a thing that I must do, because going in here is going to cause problems. What? Wait. Oh, right. Here we go. That's in case I ever need emergency healing, which does actually happen occasionally. With the news heavy end of the streams. Actually, honestly, I'm trying to get I've actually been trying to get away from the news on streams. Because it shit really does irk me. Derp, derp. There's another monomate, which is a good thing. You can tell they haven't been using this place in a while.
Yeah, it's still full of caterpillars.
Oh, those things are doing some serious damage. At least to the folks that aren't covered in titanium. Well, you know what? I really wish we could do Green Night gatherings again. But no, that's never going to happen because fucking Steam. Okay, we got a surprise attack this time. Fine, let's do it. Blizzard! Not the game company. And Han just picked up Zon, which is a good one actually, because that means I can set up Macro D again. Okay, Alice, Foy, Han with Zon. There we go. More stuff to get out of your system? Ooh. You know what I'm thinking about? What I'd actually consider doing? Opal?
What?
Putting together a proper Phantasy Star 5.
Oh, yeah.
I need to break out RPG Maker. If anybody wants to see the development of that, please let me know in the comments, because that would be out. I think that would actually be fun. It might be boring. It might be boring to the people that don't actually like dev streams, but I think it could. I think it could actually be a lot of fun to do otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
Give you guys some input and actually start building the two worlds. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Only the real. Well, you know, I try not to make anybody mad. I don't have to. It would be kind of nice not to have the world pissed off at me. Mind you, it seems to like to happen anyway, to at least some degree. Years later, Destroy All Humans remake is coming. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's actually a good one. A good ability for Alice Moonshadow. Okay, what's on? Ow! And poison. Oh, God damn. Damn it, Han. Stop that. Okay. Technique for Han. You need antidote. Oh, no, actually, you know what? I think I actually have some antidote on hand. I actually only have one. I only seem to have one. That's weird. All right, I just sold a bunch of it, didn't I? Monomate use on Han because that's what it's for. Alice is level 10. And another 100% of somebody left in a warehouse. You know, I should do that. Remind me here. Not this coming Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. I think I'll do that. Eat their words. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I'd have to call it something else. Because Sega would probably want to try and sue me if I actually referred to it as Phantasy Star 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they would.
I was kind of hoping Linebackable would show up, but that didn't happen. And I think I do actually want to try a playthrough of this. A complete playthrough of this for you guys, because this is actually as classics go, this is actually one of the better games. And we're about 10 minutes from our usual time limit, so we might want to consider. We might actually want to consider moving along here. Wow, those fuckers are tough. Those things are a lot tougher than I expected them to be. I forgot. It has been so damn long since I played this game. So long. Okay. State order. It'll be Chaz, Alice, Grizz, then Han. Here we go. That'll work better. Even though Grizz has still got the largest number of hit points, I'm put him. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. State order. Chaz, Grizz, Alice, Han. That puts Han clear in the freaking back. Frog monster with tentacles! Yes, absolutely. No, I don't want command. Let's do this. Let's just kill them all! Let dog sort them out. Wow, Han. You actually got off your backside. The thing is, I think Grizz and Han actually leave the party at the same damn time. Dead Froggy dead! Dead Froggy has died! Your lore would be the size of a phone book or 5. That's Abe Frog. Those are fun. Wow, Alice actually missed something. What the hell? Han gets a critical hit and then fails to kill the monster. The thing is, I actually have console edition. I actually have console editions of most of the earlier RPG makers. If I'm gonna do it, though, I'll probably do it with MV. Artwork is gonna be my problem, especially if I want to do the nice animated stuff, because that would be fun. And I forget what Vol even does. Is this the one, or is it the other one? Nope, it's the other. It's the one clear to the back. Rack. What happened here? Because there's not. I don't believe there's another way down from here. Because that other spot doesn't actually. There's nothing in the other location. Weird. Because there's not anything up above. God damn it. Of course not. Die. That'll do. Hi. Like there should be a staircase right. There's either a staircase going down or something around here somewhere. Which is probably exactly what I'm looking for, is the staircase going down, because I thought this area was 2 levels. And apparently it is not. As it is, we're going to have to save off and come back to this another time. But yeah, next week Sunday we're going to be doing Grandia 3 for my birthday, and then
where I'll be watching most of the stream and be commenting out of sequence.
And then I think the following, or let's see, this coming Tuesday we're doing the Bard's Tale 4 Director's Cut, because reasons. Well, okay, we're buying it assuming that I can. We're doing that assuming that I can get it downloaded in time, because I actually already have it in my library. It's already in my library. It was added there when they announced the release date, like a while ago, and then they put it off to make sure that they could get the console releases done at the same time. They've wanted to put a little bit more polish on the. They actually wanted to put a tiny bit more polish on the PC edition, and get it up to speed with the release of the console editions. And of course, like stupid people, we decided to let them go at it, especially if it makes it a better game. It was actually supposed to be out by the end of July.
Yeah.
But they made us wait.
Sometimes I don't mind. Depends on why they do it, but I don't mind.
If they're actually going to make it better, I don't object.
Yeah. As long as they keep us up to date. That's the other thing.
Well,
what's worse is, release date rolls around and nothing. No word, nothing.
Honestly, for Bard's Tale 4, they've been really, really good about keeping us posted on shit.
Yeah. But there's been the odd game that has failed to update its customer base. But when they tell you, yeah, it's going to be delayed.
Well, they did that for Trails of Cold Steel 3. Which annoyed me because I was really hoping to get it on time, because that means I wouldn't run into a problem with some other critter. Desk and chair. Oh God, that's one of the things I need is a new freaking chair. I need a new chair in the worst way. Because this one's, believe it or not, the one I'm in right now is coming apart. The nice part is I'm not actually going to have to walk all the way back to Birth Valley. I won't. I'm not going to have to walk back to Birth Valley. I'm damn sure not walking my ass back up all the way the hell upstairs from here. I think that's where we came in. Matter of fact, I know that's where we came in. Oh, here's the thing that you probably didn't know about Phantasy Star 2, or at least some of you folks. They absolutely love their mazes. They love mazes, and the way they like to do their mazes best is to is to use multiple levels up, down, up, down, up, down, up, freaking down. It's an antidote. Where the? That was apparently a very bad idea. Ooh, cool! That rocks there. So that rocks, Silver. Good luck with that, man. Seriously. This is actually one of those dungeons where I wind up having to go in and out, in and out, in and out. Just a pain. Ah! The hell is it with you and getting poisoned, Han? That's it. You're doing this. Oh wow, you're doing this on you're on your freaking own now, pal.
Stop licking toads. You won't get poisoned.
Well, that's just it. It wasn't that he was licking the toad. The toad licked him. Nobody else gets nobody but that dickhead gets poisoned. I swear. Nobody. He's the only one getting poisoned. Still working. Okay, cool. Cheap looking but hardy furniture. Yeah, you know, that would actually work. I actually do have another chair, but it's... I'll be honest with you, it seems like it's been designed more for women in mind. It's a bunch of bungee cables.
Oh.
To make up the seat in the back on a frame that's actually fairly narrow. And it's got full armrests on it, which means when I sit down like I would in any other chair, I wind up with either indents on the outsides of my legs, or I wind up with there's no room to spread out and sit comfortably. There really isn't.
Silver, you're just getting into the Ontarian mode where you brag about where you live. I should be careful. My sister lives in Ontario.
You know what, Silver? Silver? It's okay. You are welcome to tell us this stuff. We honestly don't. We're just willing. We're going to let you talk, and it's okay.
Just don't dox yourself.
Yeah, try not to do that. Leaving. Wow, this is getting irritating. Surprise attack means that I can just fuck off. Where is this shit? Of course there's nothing interesting. Yes, I know that's a roadblock. I must have missed something. It's on this level, I swear. It's gotta be on this level. Fucking rat. Of course, I didn't have to explore the level completely. Oh, now we're gonna go rough. Okay. I see how you are. Nah! You know what? Honestly, I doubt he'd do that anyway. And if he did, it would be strictly for the purposes of giggling at people.
Yeah.
He's really fucking lazy.
Yep.
There it is. Finally. Because I actually want to get. I want to show you what goes on in Birth Valley before, or to get. I want to go back to Birth Valley before we do this. There it is. So this is Ashline. Return to Zima and help the people out. You think I can go with you? He went, boom! Couldn't save dad, mom, and I couldn't save mom and dad. One way or the other, I need to get my revenge. Vengeance, I require vengeance. Hey Grizz, we're not necessarily making this journey for the purpose of defeating Zio. Didn't that tall guy who was with you say something about it? Oh, that he was just arbitrarily saying stuff. Bullshit. Either way, I can't stay here. I'm coming along even if you don't want me to come. Ah! Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, great. I bought an Esca pipe and they gave me one. Well, you know what? That's fine. We'll just use that. We'll just use this one. Somehow the body became lighter, and I have 19,000 Meseta.
I have to like some of the RPGs as they modernize when they had those, return items that if you use them inside of a dungeon, they start you flying upwards, and then you hit the roof and you go thunk.
Cut thunk. Yeah, I know, right?
I'm trying to remember which one I saw first do that. But
the tall, Furby-looking fella is Grizz. He is an honest-to-God Motavian. As opposed to the other three who were from what was originally Parm, 1,000 years down the line. Parm was actually the first planet in the system. It was the one closest. Dezo is actually furthest out. Their people are like lanky and blue-green. Okay, technique from Chazruka. We want to go to Zima. And now we're right outside of Zima. And I'm going to go ahead and pop quick save real quick. And then right in here.
You freed the people. You can now say that this town is no longer stoned.
Yep. Nope, nobody's stoned here. They will do their damnedest to avoid that in the future, by the way. Oh, really? Well, here I am now. Good as new. So not to worry. I don't give it. Professor Holt just gives no fucks. Yes, sir. Go back to the account. What? No. Shit. What about Grizz? You talking about me? Oh, hell no. I'm going off to kick the crap out of Zio even if I'm going by myself. Hey. And Aedo is where the guild is, but... Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm going to give my cat some food.
Everybody remember that guy? Why not now? Is there a better time than now? Die. You know, remember that she busted his ass here a little while ago about his swing being too slow? This is going to happen again. Actually, it's not. There you go. And he's got Zon for himself. which means when Han despairs, we will still be able to do the thing. How's it now, Alex? Well, it's a little better. It's a curse. It's a curse because we violated the sacred area and something like this is happening. A curse? I wonder what's further in there. A professor. Alice? I'll keep it to 1,000. Give me $1,000 and I'll talk and we'll think about it. My wedding fun. Poor Han. Alright, so let's do the cartridge save from 6 levels ago, and then we'll go ahead and quick save again. Because I think we're actually a hair over time now.
Yeah. This is not a bad game to be a little over time on. As I said,
and actually, Alice was absolutely right. This is a good break point, believe it or not. Except they got better. I think, if I remember right, they got better weapons in here. Is this the armor side or the weapon side? Oh, this is the weapon side. What? You got... Okay.
I like the names. Slasher.
Oh, the graphite suit. Those are actually... Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should do that. 1,200 though, that's more than he just gave me. Run was Man's Financial Life, the game. Actually, believe it or not, this is the last. After we finish up in there, Han is in fact going to leave. But Han in that carbon suit are, yeah.
Your team is just not diverse enough.
Oh no! Given the circumstances, we've got loads of diversity in here. We've got a strong leader type woman. We've got we have the token Furby, and a couple of white guys. One of which is a scientist, the other one a combatant.
A black trans something, disabled something.
Actually, we don't get any of that kind of shit. Also note that the native races on each planet they can't interbreed. So you're not gonna find a half Parmian and half Dazolian. It's just not gonna happen. Alright.
Well, Mediaversity is gonna give this a 4 rating.
You know what? I don't give a shit. They can fuck right off. Alright, and that's going to be it for this. We are actually going to come back to this game probably fairly soon. This will probably be my token Furby. Yeah, I know, right? I actually do love me some retro games, and I might actually try and refocus the channel to do that. I'm kind of wondering if that's going to go over very well, though. I do need to unless I've got something really nifty in the AAA department, I think we're probably going to start working our way through some older games. Digital Devil Saga 2, Grandia 3, and probably this one. Actually start doing a complete long play set. For a bunch more games.
Long enough for the CEOs to finally come to their senses and actually get actual gamers to become CEOs.
What? Are you mental? That's never going to happen. I mean, why the hell would you employ video gamers to be CEOs of video game companies when you can get the CEO of Kraft? I mean,
yeah.
Seriously? And by the way, don't laugh. That's a thing that has actually happened. I forget if it was Activision or EA that did that, but they keep hiring folks that do box goods as opposed to electronic goods.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a big difference between a box of macaroni and fucking cheese and a video game.
Yep.
What I'm waiting for, you know what I'm actually waiting for? I'm waiting for the next video game crash, because it's coming. That shit is on the way. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to power right through. I'm just going to keep going. Uh, Bethesda may survive, but I doubt very strongly the EA will. At least not without going completely back to where it started from. The same will be true of Activision, because Activision forgot where it came from. Ubisoft, all the major AAAs right now, they're gonna go bye bye. They're gonna do it in exactly the same way Atari did. This games is anybody that's currently using the games as a service model that heavily, they're gonna go bye bye, and they're not gonna like it very much. Their shareholders are gonna look at what's left and go, "Fuck this." And especially with all the negative press that's been going on around things like FIFA. Surprise mechanics, my hairy white ass. All right. Yeah. Either way, I think the Genesis Hub's cheesy 80s style room. Yeah. You release date of 2026. I'd ask why, but I'm not sure I want to know. Anyway, I'm going to start. I think I'm actually going to start working on a story for that Phantasy Star 5 lookalike. And I'll admit now that that's actually what I'm doing, but I'm going to change. But names will be changed to protect the guilty. Yeah. Names of things. It'll look like Phantasy Star. It'll probably play a lot like Phantasy Star. It's just not going to be by name of any object Phantasy Star. Mm-hmm. Well, the lore could look really close, but it won't be Phantasy Star. I have spoken. If you need a hand silver, I should be able. Let me know, because I may actually file the serial numbers off. That's exactly what I plan to do. I may actually call upon you, Silver, for artwork if you don't object. Because I can write, but I can't pixel draw worth of shit. All right. Actually, Brian, I think we're gonna clear off now ourselves. It's long past time we did that. Although I had a lot of fun. How about you, Opal?
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. All right. So, I think that's gonna about cover it. If there are any questions in the chat, then lay them out. If not, then we're going to move right along. Although Opal can comment while we're waiting to see if there's going to be anything from the chat. Probably not, but we can do it. What do you got?
Yep, we can wait a bit. Not much. I think I pretty much said everything I had. So still wish I had gotten a chance to play Final Fantasy. Phantasy Star 4 there.
You know what? It's actually available on Steam. The thing I was just doing is available on Steam. There's the same thing. It's available on the Switch.
Yeah.
And I think it's like $40 on the Switch, and I don't with all the games, and I think the Steam edition of the thing actually only really requires that you buy one of them. Let me just check here. Because it actually comes in packs.
One other thing I might suggest that you might want to consider doing is like after a time, because like some games vastly change because of patching. Like I'm playing No Man's Sky right now, and the latest patch has vastly improved the game. Like if you were to compare the game you played when it first released versus now.
Honestly, I would be honest with you. If I had about $25 right now, I'd just buy a copy. I'd just buy my own license for No Man's Sky.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, because of games like that, like there's been a few that have done that where they patch. Like even like you look at another good one for massive overhaul is Don't Starve Together. There's been a couple. I just can't think of. Just my brain just makes me not think of them. And I was going to say, just to avoid the AAA stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Except for the good AAAs. Yeah.
I actually like id Software, and Doom will be popular no matter what I do. So I've already grabbed it. It's $30 on Steam, and it includes games, even some games I don't actually have for it, because I actually bought the damn things piecemeal. $30 on Steam, however, is actually pretty good, and I think you only actually have to buy one to make it all work. I think you only actually have to buy one to get the thing. But there are 59 games 59 old Genesis games you're going to get for that $30. So it's actually a pretty good deal. I think it's actually no, it's the same price on the Switch. So yeah.
But what I was trying to allude to is maybe you might want to do maybe no more than once a month. Maybe do a segment called "Did It Patch Well?"
Did it?
And maybe have suggestions to the chat of games that you have or have access to, and make a judgment call. Did this patch well?
Okay. Yeah. So sorry about that one, Silver. But yeah, I want to check with you sometime in the next few days to catch to see if I can engage some artwork. That might be good. All right, that's it for us. And since we're going to get Silver into trouble if we don't move on. All right. So that's actually been a lot of fun. We'll catch it, and we will catch this game up again a little later on, because we get to go diving into into Birth Valley next time around. There's a fun dungeon back behind where the Professor Holt was standing. Well, the stoned Professor Holt, anyway. All right, so that's going to be it for us today. Between now and the next time we see you, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and check the Patreon, or check the Subscribe Star if you really want to help out the channel in a more personal way. Do please share it around, because YouTube algorithm hates me. What are you apologizing for, Silver? Come on, stop that. Stop being Canadian. All right. So, don't forget, we also have Streamlabs, and it actually accepts monies when we're not looking. So that's always good too. All right. And by the way, folks, I hate being a stream boss. Somebody needs to fix that for me. All right. Between now and the next time we see you, be safe, be sane,
and let's make games again.
Yeah, no shit. rather than freaking casinos. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Seizure.